Hi everyone, welcome. This is Mary with Sayre Tarot. This is your daily tarot and oracle card reading. This is for any day or January the 8th, 2025. 2025. I have a puppy under here trying to move me around. Venus, say hi. Come over here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Anyway, she says hi. Hi, Venus. All right. She brought a toy. This is her toy. She says, good morning. Here's her toy. She would chase it forever, except right now, what I'm trying to show you, that really big bear she has is, well, it was an old boyfriend's bear. I was going to throw it away. But, oh, Yeezy, you okay? But she enjoys it quite a bit. Oh, all right. And it doesn't hurt to see her play with it. Okay. I picked these up. All right. So I think we're going to do more oracle today. I was watching a reading, and it just gave me some ideas to maybe switch it up a little bit from what we've been doing lately. Okay. So this is the enchanted map, and I'm going to do a few more cards, less reading today. Okay. Very, very sticky, but they're older cards, and sometimes the older cards get sticky. I guess that's it. Trying to keep this mic close because I know if I just get away from it at all, you can't hear me. Okay, so this is our intuitive reading, okay? No books. 17 is Ghostland. Okay, it's reversed. Okay, wow, 5 is Goblins. It's reversed. And then I have 21 is the Field of Dreams, and that's upright. It's like all these eggs, and happiness and fairies and, yep. Thank you for bringing me your toy. Thank you. Okay. And then I have, what was this? Unexpected visitors, reversed. One Ring Circus, reversed. And Stormfields, reversed. Ooh, I like that those are reversed. Okay. Okay, baby. Come sit down. Yes. Everybody loves your little lamb. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So we're going to start what we're coming out of. We're going to look at what maybe is coming behind us. Okay. And not only it can be coming behind us, can be behind us, but it can also be what we're resisting. Okay, so let's take that both ways. Ghostland. Let's talk about what's been haunting us. What's been haunting you? Okay, let's talk about the goblins. How about those monsters under the bed, in the closets, behind the doors, in our dreams, from our childhood? Okay, let's talk about unexpected visitors, people that were not supposed to be there, that intruded in your space, your mind, your TV, your computer. One Ring Circus. Let's talk about, let's talk about the one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest. That's what this reminds me of. Okay, let's talk about the Stormfields. All of these is how we've been so distracted we haven't been able to see what's right in front of us. This is why we've been so distracted and hurting and full of turmoil and against each other, why we can't see the Field of Dreams, right in the middle of all of it. But these are reversed, so this is being able to see it, being able to comprehend it, being able to say, to think about making a choice of no, I don't think so. So no more unexpected visitors. I choose who comes in, my mind, my body, my soul, my room, my house. Okay? Storm fields. I decide whether I'm going to be in the middle of a storm or not. You know, if you're going to be in the middle of it, it's important to learn how to be calm. Okay? That this won't affect my mind, body, and soul. One ring circus. I don't have to be the show. I don't have to be everything. Okay? I have to do it all myself. Goblins. I'm going to stand up to these. I already have. Okay? And then the ghost lands. So there's ghosts. Big deal. There's other entities. Big deal. It's up to us whether we want to allow them into our vibration. It's a vibrational thing. Once we raise, that's why I think yesterday was the one about raising our vibration, keeping it higher. We're untouchable. We're untouchable then. Weird, right? I hear a lot of questions. And there's always ways that you can talk yourself out of being in a higher vibration. So that's up to you. You know, that's up to all of us. The field of dreams. Build it, see it, and it will come. It's like that. Build it, it will come. You know, like that baseball. The guy that built that baseball field out in the middle of his cornfield. Field of dreams. Same name. Okay? Sorry, I'm just listening. So let's do some intuition cards on this more negative kind of darker energy. Okay, it's darker energy. There's a negative and there's a positive. There's a happy. There's a sad. With that one, we can't have the other, but we can ride the wave. We can ride whatever it is, you know. It always turns. The tides always turn. Tide comes in, tide goes out. Okay. We can decide how we want to approach things, how we look. If you have a lot of stuff negative going on, just when I had that stuff, and it was like challenge after challenge, I'd get through one, and I was like, next, come on, let's go. And yeah, I just look like this older lady, right? But we're all tougher than we can even imagine, okay? Independence. I have a kitty on a log, and then we're going to read these upright and reverse, okay? Independence. Be free. Okay. Okay. These lower vibrational energies, this is what happens. They take our independence, they take our freedom. We become dependent. We look for something outside of ourselves instead of going within and going, I'm okay here. I know all this stuff's going on, but I'm not sure what's going on about it, but I'm just going to sit here and look at what's real right here, right now to me. Let me deal with that. That way I can get my balance back. This is a moose. He's got birds on his antlers. His whole head has to be in balance. Think about the weight on his head. Those big antlers, you know, the elk, deer, moose. You know, it's funny. A moose doesn't seem very, you know, charismatic. It doesn't seem very even iconic. I mean, not very luxurious or classic, but a moose knows how to carry that weight. And moose, I mean like meese, they're fierce. They're fierce. Don't get in one's path because it'll trample you. It'll take you out. But they're kind of unassuming, so just a little advice there. So let's look at the field of dreams, okay? Party time, okay? Party time reverse, okay? A couple monkeys with some balloons. What could go wrong? Okay, then I have build your wings, and that one's reversed. and I have clarity. Okay. Go the extra mile. Okay. So all of these are reversed again. And these are upright and reversed. All these cards are. They're both. Okay. So, excuse me. Party time. Okay. So, you know, look at the time that you spend doing things that that are creating imbalance. Let's do that. Okay. Party time. We need to have some party time. We need to have celebration time. You know, monkeys and balloons. It can go either way. What could go wrong? Birthday parties, family celebrations. That's what that reminds me of more. So if we spend a lot of time in bars, or we spend a lot of time avoiding how we're feeling to escape, then that's what we might want to look at, because that would keep us from being able to build our field of dreams. Okay, and building your wings. So this is just, it's a conscious effort to incorporate freedom in every moment of your day. You know, like, what can I do to make me a little bit more self-sufficient, a little bit more free? Where am I feeling trapped? Where am I feeling like I have no choice? And that would be something to look at, and that's what clarity brings you. And right here, where there's an avoidance of clarity. And also, going the extra mile. Most of all, going the extra mile for our own self is important. So even me doing these readings, you know, I do them free. I give them away because I'm supposed to. But that's part of what makes me, what brings me into my field of dreams, okay, is doing, mine is service, you know. And I'm not just trying to be this, you know, this savior. I'm just who I am. And if I have information I can help, that's who I am, okay? So my place of avoidance is working all the time. And being so busy that I have no time for family or anything like that. And I had to learn to get that back. I had to build that in my field of dreams. And it's very fulfilling. I don't feel empty. I don't feel empty like I did before. And I have a whole bunch of critters, you know. And critters are great because they need us. And it's a reason to get up in the morning to take care of everybody, because this place isn't easy. I understand that. I feel it. I feel it with you. We all feel it. So just take a little pause and a breath. I do have addiction of coffee, you know, that's pretty bad. And cookies. I make cookies. So, okay, I'm just listening for the next round here. Excuse me. So, let's look at some portal cards, I guess. Visions of the soul. Now, there is, we would like you to focus. There's a request to think about what your field of dreams is. What would you build? What would you build? If you could build anything, and any situation, and any magical thing, what would you build? So hold that for a little while. That might help raise the vibration. It's good for me also. These are only read upright. Okay. I'm not even going there with these. Okay. So this is infinity. I really like that. So as I'm speaking, if anything could be, here's infinity, and it never ends. Never ends. This also reminds me of our spiritual experience that, well, I thought this for some time, that our spirit never ends. So we might want to be careful what we do with our spirit, okay? Sacral chakra, okay? This is our second chakra. This is where we hold self-worth, okay? It's where we hold shame. It's also where we hold creativity. So once we can free that chakra up, we can create anything. So that the idea is to maybe start creating, start building this. And if you can't do it, anything physically, then start it in your mind, because that's how we bring things into reality, by first creating them in the ether, okay? It's also, if you have shame from maybe what happened to you or family members, that creating is a place to unblock it and just start that energy flowing through, and the rest will take care of itself. I know it's hard to imagine, but it does, because you just gotta, we don't have to do anything. But I know for me, in my experiences, it helped when I create. Then, excuse me, it opens up that part of me that anything's possible. Excuse me. Also, earth grounding. Earth grounding is always something we need. So, water, sun, just the awe of being outside with the trees. So sorry. Throat chakra. Okay. This earth grounding reminds me of this field of dreams. Okay. Okay, we'll just do a few more cards here. I can fill up any amount of space. It's amazing. I amaze myself. We're just going to do 3 more cards, and then we'll be on our way. We'll get to building. Daydreaming. Listening. So, sanctuary. We've got birds and birds. And purity. So, I feel the resistance for these. Excuse me. There's a lot of guilt and stuff, and there always is here. There always is here. And so, what would you tell somebody that was feeling guilty? It doesn't really serve anything, does it? It just creates more of the same. So to raise your vibration where you can say, look at, excuse me, whatever it was that got you there. But recently, why you feel this way? Who's saying this to you? Is it you? Is it something you did? Is it something that happened? That there's this guilt? Because we start as pure souls. And as children, we're innocent. And if something happened as a child to make you feel guilty and unworthy, it probably wasn't you that did it. Because we're taught these things. Things are forced upon us. Okay, listening to your own self-talk is really important. How do you treat yourself? Your mind talk. And if we're being cruel to ourselves, we need to look at that. Okay, sanctuary. Take 5 minutes when if most of our self-talk is negative. 5 minutes. Say, I want 5 minutes of peace. You don't get to do that for 5 minutes, and then eventually you can tell your self-talk that's negative, I'll give you 5 minutes, and that's it. Otherwise, I'm not going to listen to this. And that actually helps us set boundaries in our everyday life, in work, people, relationships. And it's okay to say to others and ourselves when we're doing that. You're being cruel. You're being abusive. You need to stop. And that is I found, was pretty effective with bullies. And I also found it was pretty effective when I start doing that to myself. externalizing the words that you're telling yourself will make you catch yourself too. Like, oh, I can't believe I just said that. Well, that don't. But sometimes the thoughts will just go through, and they'll wind and they'll wind and they'll wind, and so if we change nothing, nothing changes. So if we change something little, everything changes. So little changes are important. That's it for today. Love you. Hope your day is really great. Okay, take care.